last week, we told you about the documents the Rebel received through access to information filings about the Alberta government's so badly bungled Bill 6. Bill 6 is officially known as the Enhanced Protection for Farm and Ranch Workers Act, and it basically imposes union labor rules on thousands of farms and ranches across Alberta. It was met with outrage and protest, and rightfully so, because we know from the documents we showed you last week that the NDP knew their bad law would hurt your family farms. And we also found out in those same documents that the NDP had originally planned to introduce Bill 6 in the spring 2016 legislative session after a series of consultations. Now, that plan changed rapidly when the government needed a distraction from the job losses and record debt their bad October budget paved the way for here. And now we have another document, a single document. It's not a long document, but it says so much. We have an email dated October 6, 2015 from John Brown, an Assistant Deputy Minister in Agriculture and Forestry, to a Communications Director within the same ministry, Stuart Elson. This is an internal email between a series of bureaucrats within the ministry headed up by Minister O'Neill Carlier, and they were expressing some real concerns about Bill 6. In fact, the same concerns most farmers expressed. Just look at this. While supportive of the policy objective, AF, that's agriculture and forestry to people like us, remains concerned about the aggressive timelines for implementation, particularly the fall 2015 requirement for WCB coverage for farm employees. AF recommends a phased approach subsequent to thorough consultation, introducing substantive but phased changes to the associated labor legislation would allow time for meaningful stakeholder consultation. This is really amazing. These bureaucrats were very worried about the aggressive timelines of the NDP, the same thing farmers were worried about. So now we know that the NDP knew the bill would hurt family farms. We found that out last week. And the NDP knew the bill was being rammed through way too fast. We found that out today. But they did it anyways, and they lied repeatedly when they told farmers that this was the way it had to be, with consultations happening after the bill passed. The NDP drove their agenda right over rural Alberta. The NDP didn't think farmers would fight back. They didn't think farmers would stand so tall and be so loud in their defense of their way of life. The NDP, like always, were wrong. For TheRebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of The Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.